Good afternoon, everybody. Outdoors Ohio. I was actually going over some videos from the last couple years, and I was just trying to like refresh things, and it made me think I haven't really talked about this new property here and what we've done with it to an extent, because this was people hunted it in the past, and but it's been overgrown, let go, all that, and we've done some improvements, and I kind of want to talk about it. So stay tuned. We'll walk you through what I'm talking about, what we're looking forward to going into this deer season. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So this is a 12-acre property. It's not very wide. I'm going to say it's probably 120 yards wide, but it goes way back, okay? The problem is the very, very back is inaccessible due to a beaver dam that has made the whole back, like the middle section of the timber, completely flooded. You can't even get back here. So until that beaver dam's gone, can't really access it. But there's still probably a solid 6 to 7 acres we can hunt, right? Here's the main trail walking in. This is an apple tree, by the way. And it's probably 115 yards back. I just put in a grapevine mock scrape. I had a camera on it, but the camera quit working. So we're gonna put a camera here, but this is right off the main trail. There's deer prints in here almost every morning, every evening, all that. So I know there's does that are walking through here consistently. So, but I'll show you the first stand setup, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, welcome back. This is our mineral site setup. As you can see, the trophy rock is there, and there's a camera on that tree right there. And here is the stand. And this is set up for straight south winds, south wind, southeast, an easterly wind. And that's probably the extent of it, because there is quite a bit of deer travel right here in front of the stand here. So yeah, south, southeast, and an easterly wind. So this is our mineral site setup. It really hasn't taken off yet, which I'm surprised, because there is a major deer run right here. I got pictures of deer bypassing it, not quite hitting it yet. So there may be a chance we move it, but I'm gonna give it another couple weeks, see how it does. A lot of times these mineral sites, you gotta give them a little time. Sometimes they take off right from day one, but we'll see how it goes. We'll get back to you. Okay. Mosquitoes are getting bad. This set was here when we moved in here and came here. It was already here. That guy no longer hunts here. I like this spot. We have a lot of deer pictures. Wild game camera right there. This is that trail that I literally mow to walk in here. And the does especially keep cutting through here. See this big block of timber? That's the neighbors, but they move right through here. And we got a lot of doe pictures, some buck movement. But I'm gonna take this stand down next year. I'm gonna use it as an early season sit for this year. The reason I'm not touching it is completely covered in poison ivy. It's hard to tell now. I sprayed it, but I'm not messing with it this year. But the reason I say this, it's gonna seem weird, is I have a stand literally 15 yards from this, okay? That I hung for the rut. Let me explain. Here again is that travel corridor I said. Now, the first thing I noticed when we moved in here back in like really the end of March, obviously all this foliage was dead. But as you see, I cut this out. But look at these trees and all the rubs in here. All these saplings are covered with rubs, and these bucks are traveling through here. So I have a stand there, and now I have a stand here. So to play multiple winds. I mowed this section out through here. Again, old rub there. I put in another mock scrape right here. And again, these saplings all have rubs on them. But this is going to be a great rut spot. So that's why I want to keep that stand I hung and take the other one down next year. But for this year, it's good. Okay, another thing. This is that travel quarter I said. I made another mock scrape on this bush. As you see, there's an old rub. So I did do a mock scrape right there that I'll have to clean out a little bit more. But I did clean that out. And as you can see, there's travel through here, all through here. That's why I said, ton of deer movement in back here. It's terrific. This path, I mow out, see all them saplings back there, they're full of rubs. And in the neighbor's property is an old apple orchard. So they feed from there and they work their way this way. So it's just a perfect spot to intercept not only just does, but bucks as well. Okay, I did a short on this, so I'm sure people that are following my channel have already seen this. This is the big thing, all right? See all this grass, this entire field was like this. We put a food plot in here. We're calling it the camel plot. And it sets up beautifully. And there is a wild game camera right there on that post. The buck movement's been terrific. We have turkeys, we have does, we have fawns. Just awesome. We have a buddy stand right up in this tree here for south winds, and we have a buddy stand in that tree for north winds. So the cool part is it gives us some options. Now under those group of trees there, I'm going to put a ground blind. First week of September, I'm going to put a ground blind in there, mainly for the kids, but again, if we get some crap weather, it'd be nice to stay dry. But here's the wild game camera. See, this is the hump, 2 humps here for the camel plot. There's the tree stand, but look at all of that grass there. One night I was actually up here, was having a bad day. I sat up in that tree stand, was having a beer, and there was a buck walking through. I got a video, maybe I'll post it in this video. Just cruising back here 40 yards behind me, so it's going to work well. All that woods back there is on this property, but again, just beyond the wood line is this swamp created from the beaver dam. You can't even access it, but I do have a tree stand back there. I just can't get back there right now till I mow some trails back here, because this property has a ton of ticks, and I'm not trouncing back through there. So but I'm going to talk about some potential stuff and we'll go from there. But this food plot we are going to fill with Destination from Whitetail Institute and Imperial Clover, so that comes up in the spring for the turkeys. So we'll go from there. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm looking for another rut spot. I think I just found, there's 2 spots I'm looking at. See this tree right here? This would be perfect for east wind, southeast, northeast, and the south. Okay, there's this old logging road right here that goes straight up. Directly behind this tree is where the food plot's at. So I don't like that. However, there are deer prints walking in here. There are tracks in here coming right through here, so I don't know if I like that. But coming out, here's that, it's like an old logging road. But what I'm looking at is this group of trees here, which gives you valid cover. So I'm thinking that one's probably gonna be good. And again, kind of gives you the same winds, but not being directly off that food plot. So I'm thinking here, but I'm gonna do a little more investigating and I'll get back to you. Okay guys, I'm thinking it's gonna be this tree. This tree here. There are tracks coming through here, and as soon as I walked back here, but it's right off this logging road, like I said, this old logging road. So I would probably have to take some of this stuff out of here, this dead limbs. But I think with all of this timber here and this old logging trail, be a good spot during the rut. Again, a lot of those east, southeast, northeast, the crippling winds that you deal with, it seems like I did at the other farm, that'll eliminate. So I think I'm gonna put a stand there. I'll just have to mow a section out of here to get back here. But that's what I'm thinking. All right, welcome back. I love figuring out new stuff for hunting scenarios. I freaking love it. So that tree is right there, that V of trees. So we're gonna take out 2 with the chainsaw there and open those sides up, okay? What I was just doing, I'm walking this logging road out of here. Let me clear the camera. And I'm walking out of here and I see this travel corridor right through here with these ferns. That goes through that group of saplings on the other side that has rubs. So I think the deer crossing through here, it's gonna be ideal. I'm stoked already. And I'm thinking about those narrow ones there, putting a hang on there for south winds. But I'm gonna look at that on my way out. But I love figuring out new stuff, so we'll get back to you. All right, guys, literally just got off the phone with James. He might come out here Sunday. He's gonna try to borrow his brother-in-law's tractor so he can brush hog some areas out for me, trails and what have you. So that'd be kind of cool. If not, he's gonna give me a hand. But I love figuring out new stuff, making a new hunting property good, accessible, and making it count. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna continue working on it, and I'm gonna start getting that other spot ready for rut spot. So I'm gonna work on that next couple weeks, or within the week, and go from there. So I hope you all got to see what we're doing, and we'll continue to bring you updates on what we're doing on this property, and we'll go from there. So everybody stay safe, enjoy the rest of your summer. Not much left. Deer season's right around the corner. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next adventure.